At age 25, Sarah worked at Starbucks, making $12 an hour. By 32, she was worth $2.3 million. The janitor at your local school? He retired with $8 million in the bank. The teenager selling cookies online? She just bought her parents a house. What do these people know that most of us don't? Today, we're breaking down the 7 proven paths that ordinary people use to build extraordinary wealth. And the shocking truth, none of them require a college degree, family money, or winning the lottery. Here's what the data actually shows. There are over 22 million millionaires worldwide, and 88% of them are self-made. That means they started with nothing special, no trust funds, no family businesses, just determination and the right strategy. I've studied hundreds of wealth-building success stories, analyzed financial patterns, and identified the exact paths that work in 2025. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to build your first million, regardless of your current situation. Path 1, the business builder. 67% of millionaires own their own business. But here's the twist. Most successful businesses start incredibly small. Take Richard Branson, who began with a student magazine from his bedroom, or Jan Koum, who co-founded WhatsApp after being rejected by Facebook and Twitter for jobs. The key isn't having a revolutionary idea. It's solving a problem people will pay for. Sarah Blakely cut the feet off her pantyhose, saw an opportunity, and built Spanx into a billion-dollar empire with just $5,000. Your action step: identify 3 problems in your daily life that annoy you. Research if others have the same problems. That's your business opportunity right there. Path 2, the skill monetizer. Some skills are worth more than others. A lot more. While the average salary in America is $54,000, skilled professionals in specific fields earn 10x that amount. Software developers average $130,000 annually, but the top 10% earn over $400,000. Sales professionals in tech can make $500,000 plus in commissions. Digital marketers who understand data analytics command 6-figure salaries. David Perel, who taught himself to write online and now makes millions through his writing course. Or Rand Fishkin, who learned SEO and built a $100+ million marketing company. The internet has democratized skill learning. You can master high-income skills through YouTube, online courses, and practice. The question isn't whether you can learn, it's whether you will. Path 3, the real estate strategist. 90% of millionaires use real estate to build wealth. But you don't need millions to start. You need knowledge and strategy. House hacking is buying a property, living in part of it, and renting out the rest. Brandon Turner bought his first duplex with 3.5% down, lived in one unit, and the rent from the other unit covered his mortgage. Essentially, he lived for free while building equity. There's wholesale real estate, where you find deals and sell contracts to investors. BRR method: buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. Or REITs if you want real estate exposure without direct ownership. Real estate wealth builds slowly but surely. The average real estate millionaire takes 10 to 15 years, but the wealth compounds dramatically once you own multiple properties. Path 4. The investment master. Investing isn't just for Wall Street professionals. It's the most accessible wealth-building tool in history. And thanks to compound interest, time is your biggest advantage. If you invest $500 monthly in an S&P 500 index fund, averaging 10% annual returns, you'll have $1.37 million in 30 years. Start at 25, and you're a millionaire by 55. Warren Buffett built his wealth through value investing. Peter Lynch beat the market by investing in companies he understood. You don't need to pick individual stocks. Diversified index funds have created more millionaires than any other single strategy. Apps like Vanguard, Fidelity, and Schwab have eliminated barriers. No minimum investments, no fees for basic index funds. The hardest part isn't accessing the market. It's staying consistent and not panicking during downturns. Path 5. The digital creator. The creator economy is worth over $104 billion. Regular people are building million-dollar businesses from their smartphones. Graham Stephan started making YouTube videos about real estate from his apartment. Now he earns over $6 million annually. Michelle Phan built a beauty empire starting with makeup tutorials. These aren't flukes, they're following a repeatable system. The modern creator monetizes multiple ways: ad revenue, sponsorships, affiliate marketing, digital products, courses, coaching, merchandise. You build an audience around something you're passionate about, then solve their problems for profit. YouTube has 2 billion users. Instagram has 2 billion. TikTok has 1 billion. The audience exists. You just need to provide value consistently. Path 6. The side hustle scaler. 44% of Americans have a side hustle, but most treat it like pocket money. Millionaire-minded people treat their side hustle like a business that happens to start small. Melanie Perkins was rejected by 100 investors before Canva became worth $40 billion. She started by designing yearbooks for schools. Airbnb founders Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia began by renting air mattresses in their apartment during conferences. The key is choosing something scalable. Freelance writing can become a content agency. Selling handmade products can become a product line. Tutoring can become an online course business. Start small, reinvest profits, systematize processes, and hire help. That's how side hustles become main incomes, and main incomes become wealth machines. Path 7. The problem solver. Every millionaire solves problems. The bigger the problem, the bigger the reward. But you don't need to cure cancer or invent the internet. Reed Hastings was frustrated with Blockbuster's late fees, so he created Netflix. Travis Kalanick couldn't find a taxi in San Francisco, so he built Uber. Kevin Systrom wanted to share photos easily, so he developed Instagram. Look around you. What frustrates people daily? What takes too long? What's unnecessarily complicated? Every complaint is a business opportunity waiting for someone to solve it. The framework is simple. Identify a problem, validate that others have it, create a solution, test it small, then scale. You don't need to solve it perfectly initially. You need to solve it better than current alternatives. Here's what separates future millionaires from everyone else. They think differently about money, time, and opportunity. Poor mindset says, I can't afford it. Rich mindset asks, how can I afford it? Poor mindset sees obstacles. A rich mindset sees opportunities. A poor mindset spends first, saves what's left. Rich mindset saves first, spends what's left. Millionaires read more, learn more, and take more calculated risks. They understand that temporary discomfort leads to permanent improvement. They delay gratification and invest in assets, not liabilities. Knowledge without action is worthless. Pick one path from today's video that resonates most with you. Not all 7, just one. Then take the first step this week. Building wealth takes time, but it starts with a decision. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. If this video provides value, subscribe for more wealth building strategies. Comment below which path you're choosing and why.